This short video will give an overview of the interfaces among the public government software modules. SoftWorks applications can be run standalone or together with other SoftWorks modules. Once an application is implemented, the data will be available to other SoftWorks programs. This flowchart shows how the modules interact with each other. Let's take a look at the modules one by one to review the interfaces. The response log module shares the road master file with many modules. Other modules also use the work code, township, constituent names, and department files. A work order can originate in response log or the pavement management work order application. The work order can be assigned a work order number. The work order number is the link to entries made in Daily Crew Worksheet, Government Accounting, and Accounts Receivable. The work order status report combines all the costs and receipts associated with a work order to give an overview of the entire project. A work order can also originate in the Pavement Management Work Order module. This system maintains estimates on projects. When work begins on the project, the work order can be linked to entries made in Daily Crew Worksheet, Government Accounting, and Accounts Receivable using the work order number. The work order status report combines all the costs and receipts associated with a work order to give an overview of the entire project. The cost table file can be used to maintain a list of equipment and materials used on projects if you are running this system without other modules. If you are using fleet maintenance and garage and parts inventory, the cost table file will not be needed. Equipment will be maintained in fleet maintenance and materials will be stored in garage and parts inventory. This system shares the road master file, cost table, work code, township, and department files with other modules. Signs, culverts, bridges, and guardrails can be assigned to a work order by selecting the assets from the corresponding road modules. The Daily Crew Worksheet module interfaces with most of the public government software modules, but can also be run standalone. The cost table file can be used for maintaining a list of equipment and materials if you are not using fleet maintenance for maintaining equipment and garage and parts inventory for maintaining materials. If you are using fleet maintenance and garage and parts inventory, the entries in Daily Crew Worksheet will update these modules with the equipment and materials used. The entries can be linked to a work order entered in response log or pavement management. Sign, culvert, bridge, and guardrail records can be updated from entries in Daily Crew Worksheet. Invoices for work done can be added to accounts receivable, and your complete payroll can be created from the entries made in this module. The Payroll module can be run standalone or interfaced with other systems. If you are using Daily Crew Worksheet, the payroll can be created from the entries made in that system. When pay rates change, the employee rates file used by Daily Crew Worksheet can be updated from Payroll. The payroll can also be created from time clock systems. The time clock must have the ability to create a digital file. Accounts maintained in the government accounting system can be updated, and the payroll records can be exported for import into various auditor software systems. The government accounting system interfaces with several public government systems. Payroll accounts can be updated from the payroll system. Receipt records can be created in the government accounting system from the accounts receivable payments. Work orders can be selected from response log or pavement management. Invoices, vouchers, purchase orders, and receipts can be linked to a work order. From the invoice detail entry form, receipt entries can be created for inventory items maintained in garage and parts inventory. Parts can be associated with equipment maintained in fleet maintenance, and fixed asset inventory records can be created for items purchased. These interfaces eliminate double entry in the systems. The garage and parts inventory can be accessed by public government software modules that record or use parts or material. These modules create usage entries in this system when the inventory items are used, and the quantity on hand is updated in the inventory master file. Receipt entries can be created from the government accounting system. The Fleet Maintenance System's Vehicle Master File can be accessed by public government software modules that record or use information pertaining to vehicles or equipment. Daily Crew Worksheet and government accounting entries can update the Fleet Maintenance System. The Fleet Maintenance can create accounts receivable invoice records for jobs and fluid entries in this system. Parts used by the equipment update the garage and parts inventory. The Accounts Receivable Receipt Management System may contain records created from Daily Crew Worksheet or the Fleet Maintenance public government software systems. When creating invoice records in the Accounts Receivable system, the item can be selected from the Garage and Parts Inventory Master File or the Daily Crew Worksheet Cost Table file. Invoice transactions may be tied to a work order in Response Log or Payment Management. Payments made on accounts can update the Government Accounting System receipts. The Sign Maintenance System maintains signs that are on the roads. The Garage and Parts Inventory System maintains the signs and materials used for sign maintenance that are not on the roads. Sign maintenance entries can be made in the Sign Management System. They can also be made in Daily Crew Worksheet, Response Log, and Pavement Management. These entries update the Sign Master File and manage the off-road inventory. The Culvert-Bridge Management System maintains culverts and bridges on the roads. Culverts and bridge materials not on the road are maintained by the Garage and Parts Inventory System. Entries in the Daily Crew Worksheet can link work and materials used to culverts and bridges. Culverts and bridges can also be assigned to work orders in Response Log and Pavement Management. The Guardrail Management System maintains guardrails on the roads. Guardrail materials not on the road are maintained by the Garage and Parts Inventory System. Entries in the Daily Crew Worksheet can link work and materials used to guardrails. Guardrails can also be assigned to work orders in Response Log and Pavement Management. The Mail Routes file created in the Address Management System is shared by several public government software systems for quickly retrieving city-state zip records. The public government software systems can all be run standalone. When implementing multiple systems, the shared data among modules makes startup on new modules much faster. Please contact us if we can answer any questions about the interfaces of the public government software systems.